started working on our policy document. We have seen where we need to work on and how we need to work on fast. So hopefully by the next financial year, we'll be having a policy document for you to table.
ICT, it should be the most funded. From roads, I think it should be the second. But not unless we make sure that we are fighting for it. Hakuna wakati to improve, we will never. And you can imagine, hii ndio ila kitu inaangaliwa na the whole of Nairobi. Even the whole world now. You're the movers and shakers of the Kenya. Now, you know, you might take yourself to be watu wadogo tu wa kawaida, but you are the key figures ambao wanafaa kuchange livelihood ya Nairobi na Kenyans at large.
We are just about to install a GIS funded by the World Bank. We already have the equipment. Unfortunately with IT, we are not able to buy things halfway. We have been given very good budgetary support by the committee. You therefore will be able to see a result. On licenses which are basic alone costs me 100 million shillings a year. If you give me a budget allocation of 65, I can't buy. The end result is that we stop. The support that we've gotten in the committee is very, very welcome. The programs that we intend to run, and I'm sure they will run, starting from the 1st of July, we expect to have the new system before the end of December. It's been ongoing for the last about 1.5 years. It's a project that is going to cost about 1 billion shillings, spread over 4 years. That's no small deal of money. We have also been able to interact with other actors to be able to look for that funding, including the World Bank. We shall be presenting that to the committee in our normal quarterly assessment and status reports. We were not able to do that before for the impasse that was caused by activities which were beyond us. Sectors like eLearning have come quite a bit. They need a little bit more support than we're able to give them. And we hope that the next time we make our status report to the committee, we should be able to give you an implementation matrix that makes sense with the funds that have been allocated to us.
Today we are here in Mombasa with our committee, ICT and Energy, to review our progress this financial year 2020-2021, since we are coming to the end of this financial year. And we just want to check or actually review what you have been doing over the past 12 months, the project's status, what are the challenges that we've been facing as a sector, and how we want the County Assembly to be able to assist us to be able to implement some of the projects that we have already started. So we are hopeful that from this engagement with the County Assembly, together with the executive, we'll be able to achieve what we want to do for the next financial year, because we want the next financial year to be better than this financial year, and all the projects that we have started to be completed.
And it was important for us to be able to elucidate the programs and projects that we intend to accomplish over the next financial year, starting 1st July 2021 to 30th June 2022. We've had a very constructive engagement. This has been one of many, and we think we finally will be able to complete most of the things that we've been able to put in our ICDP for the current financial year.
E-learning department intends to achieve, we have 4 main programs. One, we want to have ICT labs in our learning institutions within the county. These are about 30 ECDE standalone primary centers. Then we have about 210 attached pre-primary centers in our primary schools. And then we have about 15 vocational training centers, which we intend to start ICT labs to be able to complement the CBC, because one of the core competencies of the CBC is digital literacy. We also intend to have innovation hubs within Nairobi City County sub-counties. We have 17 sub-counties, and we intend to have at least one innovation hub within each sub-county. And at the end of it all, we would hope that as we are able to continue building more hubs, that one day, one time, we will be able to have an innovation hub in each ward. And the main objective of these innovation hubs is to be able to create job opportunities for our youth and the vulnerable groups so that they can have hubs where they can visit. We have provided computers and Wi-Fi so that they can be able to create jobs, be able to sell themselves, market their skills, because we know right now the world is a small global village, and with internet they can be able to market whatever skills and talents they do have. We have an ICT or e-learning staff lab. This is on 13th floor, City Hall Annex, where we have set up computers, and we intend to have e-learning platforms and a lab where our Nairobi City County members of staff can be able to come, and they will be trained to enhance their ICT skills with the sole purpose of enhancing ICT literacy and competencies, because we find that ICT department has been able to invest heavily in ICT equipment within the county, and would like to see that it is used optimally to be able to deliver services, because one day, one time, we hope that Nairobi City County is going to turn out to be a paperless county, and this can only be achieved through efficient ICT skills. We also look at things like email messaging. We have a corporate email address, and would like to see that every member of staff has got adequate skills to be able to use the available ICT equipment. Then the fourth thing that we'd like to achieve is to be able to liaise with professional organizations and accredited learning institutions, where our staff can be able to enhance or to build their capacity in terms of their careers and skills, because Nairobi County has got a number of professionals, and at times many have got the challenge of time because of the workload. Therefore, having an e-learning platform, our staff can be able to study at the convenience of the workplace and their home. So with those four main objectives, we hope to be running e-learning and be able to sail high and achieve our objectives to ensure efficient and effective service delivery for Nairobi citizens.